There's her little bed. She's a senior. That's Honey, and that's Biscuit. She's the little wild child monkey climbing all over the place like a chimpanzee. So I put the water, there's food down there, and a potty box for the senior center, senior level. Okay, she's got everything she needs now. And this one here, she's got to rearrange the furniture every damn day. She's crazy. Anyway, yeah, and this one gets into a habit of taking the stuffy and putting his face into the dish to feed it. I don't understand it. But anyway, they got a level up here. This one climbs all the way up to the top. I saw her do it yesterday. I'm like, okay. And she's got a stuffy up there too. Got 2 stuffies. And then this one is for Honey. If she did climb up yesterday, she went straight to the dehydrated lamb. Get this stuffy out of here. Get this stuffy out of here. Get him out of here. Anyway, she's a little cuckoo nut. So they got this level and they got these little holes in the platforms. So she knows about the ramp. She already did it yesterday. There's another hole over there in that. No, I'm sorry. That corner. Yeah, that corner. There is another one over there. Yeah, the blanket's in the way. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Because this one here rearranges the furniture. Hi. 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 Yeah, so she came up this hole, this little ramp, and she found the dehydrated lamb. What do you want? What do you want, bugger? What do you want, little bugger? She's like, I want to be in the sun. Yeah? Here comes Mama. Comes Mama. Okay, put you up there. There you go. I gotta fix this a little bit. I think it's gotta be a little higher up. Yeah. But that's okay. Little adjustments, minor adjustments. Where you going? Where you going, Choo-Choo-Boo? Where you going, Choo-Choo-Boo? She's like, let me out. Where's your cookies? Give me kisses. Anyway, yeah, she will jump. She's in Honey. Hi, Mama. There's Honey. She's the sweet one. This one's the wild child. This one. This is the wild child. Anyway, so I made it a little bit more easier for her. I condensed the levels, okay? If you want to concentrate that. I don't know how to say it, okay? I'm not on my second cup of coffee yet. But anyway, oh my God. It took me like 3 hours to do this. And then I gave her the little blanket. And Honey was jumping in it and she was sleeping in it. And, yeah. So it's like fun zone. I know. Anyway. Yeah, but it all needed to be cleaned. Super cleaned. Taken apart and everything. So I figured, well, while I'm doing it, because she's getting older now. I don't really know how old she is because she walked into my garage. This one I know how old she is. Anyway, I have paperwork on her. So I brought her over in Lodi, New Jersey. And I got lost getting there. And it was a cold day. But, yeah. So they got 3 potty boxes. That's the alternating clean one. So if I see that one is like nasty, switch it out, clean it, and then that gets rotated out. But I was thinking about getting like, she doesn't really, this one here doesn't really need Biscuit. She doesn't really need the water bottle because she can go down and get the water bottle from wherever she's wiry, so she can get the water bottle right there, down there. But I was thinking about getting an alternating one, but then I realized, oh, I have one. Oh, see, there she goes. She's coming up. She's coming up. She wants that dehydrated stuff. I could put another dish on the bottom, on that level. But she's so far... Hi, Mama. So far, she's still getting around and everything. So once I see her... She is getting slower. But she was always pretty mild-mannered and stuff like that. This one, not so much. But, yeah. Yeah, I put you in Honey's basket. Hammock. So, yeah, they're doing good. I was so thrilled that I got it done, and I was able to close the doors over here, these 2 doors. I pulled this little blanket. I put a big blanket on sheet just to keep the draft in, you know, from getting on them. When I let the dog in and out 100 times a day. But, yeah, no, it's all about the pets here. It really is. Right, baby? You looking for cookies? Yes, please. Where's our cookies? Anyway, so, yeah, it took a lot. my arm, my shoulder, getting in there from the side doors here. They open up. Really could have used, let me show them. Hold on, Mama. Hold on, hold on. Really could have used, watch your toes, watch your toes. Could have used another door here. And then I would have had it a little bit raised up more. Look at how she climbs, though. They're very stretchy. Very stretchy. So, do they smell? Yes, they smell. Would I advise getting a ferret? If you have extra money, it's not just the ferret diet, it's the dehydrated lamb and the chicken that is expensive. The lamb comes from New Zealand, and it's not cheap. The actual ferret Marshall's diet is not complete, so you have to give them coconut oil. Some people give salmon oil. And, you know, yeah, they're pricey, but they're fun. They're fun, they're affectionate, and they're like little rope-a-dopes on the rug when they run sideways. So, yeah. And I have to trim their nails every 2 weeks, so that's not a big deal. I just did hers, but they're growing again, and now she's got to have hers done. So we alternate. So once a week I do a ferret. You know, every 2 weeks I do a guinea pig. It's just the way it runs around here. Anyway, look at these little monkeys. Monkeys, the little monkeys. So yeah, I'm happy with it. There's a lot of open space here, which is fine. I've concentrated it. When God forbid honey dies and I just have biscuit, then I can rearrange it all over again. And I could put tubes in here for her if she wants, because she's very active still. So we'll see. Taking it one day at a time. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta go feed these little monkeys now. They're looking, oh yeah, she's looking for breakfast. But she can climb up. But she only needs to go to this hammock. That's her favorite hammock anyway to sleep in. So it's all concentrated for her. You know, not that I don't pay any attention, you know, to Biscuit. She's got 2 stuffies in there that she loves to play with. And I put that blanket in there for her. But they sleep together in the little basket. And there's a little crocheted hat in there. And they all snuggle up in there. And I see they took it out. But that's okay. And then I put a little foot rug. Like a Dollar Tree type of thing in there. You know, just because it's a little cold. This is right above the garage. This floor. So, yeah. And that's the back of it. I got 2 space heaters going on in it. It's costing me a fortune. But we won't even talk about that. You know. Got to do what you got to do. So they got a little play area on that level. And then if she wants to go back to sleep, she just goes down that little... Yeah. She goes down that little thing. And there she goes. You gonna go potty box? Okay, we'll leave you around. We'll leave you alone to do the potty. No, she's not doing the potty. She's just checking it out. So last night when I finished it all, she took all over the place, checking out where everything was, like within 2-3 minutes. And I had her in the spare cage, the traveling cage for the guinea pig to go to Dover. I'm gonna break down the hutch when we move, when we do that final move. And she's going to be living in that. And so I put them in that yesterday just so I could do this whole big thing. Because these things are a pain in the ass. And then on the other side, it's like these wire things were bowed out a little bit for some reason. Maybe because of the cockatiel cage on the top. I don't know, but I got it. I zip tied it just so it wouldn't pop out. But I left that top layer for, top level for this one here. So she went on it already. She climbed up all by herself. She went from here and she climbed up. They're very long. Very long. And wiry. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Took me like 3 hours to get it done. But got it done.